I am Hatonn, and I greet you now through this instrument, once again in the love and the light of our infinite Creator. We are aware that as you are interested in how we see you, in order that you may see yourselves more clearly, so you wish to know how we see ourselves, because you think that an understanding of that which is to come in your future development as portions of the one consciousness will aid you in your present development. There are reasons why information about what you call the fourth density, which we inhabit, is of limited use, and the most cogent reason is the structure of language itself. Your language was designed to express your illusion. The language of your illusion is conceptual and has no grammar. There are few of your planet's languages where this is remotely applicable. For the most part, we do not speak, but use the mechanism of thought transfer which we use to convey images to this instrument. In this case, we are sending a very strong signal, and the instrument has an adequate receiver. In the case of two fourth density entities, the harmonics of tuning are such that a subtlety, which we cannot express in any terms but those of capacitance and inductance, is achieved. There is a oneness in our communication which belies the separateness of our physical vehicles to the extent that it is our subjective reality to be one. There is no possibility of disguising, distorting, or hiding our concepts from one another or one from himself. Although in your illusion it seems almost impossible to comprehend when this situation prevails, true anger, misunderstanding, or resentment is quite impossible. It does not take imagination to wear another man's shoes, as this entity would say. We do wear each other's shoes all of our experiential time together. Nor is there a parting when the physical bodies move along divergent courses. There is still a great deal of variety among a fourth density population such as those of Hatonn. Therefore, we choose those with whom we live our lives, as you would put it, as the entire population learns through incarnational experience to refine energy transfers of green and blue ray, as this instrument would express it. We finally become one. We no longer have sharply differentiated groups. We have begun to learn the lessons of wisdom, that is, to be single-minded and glad of heart. At that point, we may be said to be a functioning social memory complex, though one in its comparative infancy according to our own teachers. You will notice that although we are aware that you are curious as to how we live, we have not discussed mating, families, politics, business, or other facets of what you now experience as necessary portions of the illusion. These portions of your illusion pertain to the unblocking of those energy centers which keep you from learning the lessons of love. On a personal or individual level, you block your learning. When you become overly possessive, concerned, anxious, jealous of another, among your peoples, that which you call love often has the expectation of this very blockage called possession. We suggest to you that in your exploration of the true meaning of this terribly overused word, you attempt to discover how to love completely. By this, we mean how to set a beloved one free, free to fall down, free to make errors, free to choose another, free to come or to go, free in trust, in sacredness, and in honor. Should you do this with your mate and your friends, those whom you love shall be blessed, and you shall find what it is to love. There is much of a blocked nature amongst your people in the areas of the individual interacting way of the group. The position for which one is paid, the team for which one fights, whether it be a game or war, the ceaseless blockage of the other self as one who may be taken advantage of, manipulated, or used. These blockages are those which are yours who work upon the lessons connected with removing the obstacles to seeking love. In the personal relationship, you learn to love one other self. Through that learning, it becomes clear that you are loving yourself. In the interaction with groups, you gain an even larger perspective. Your vantage point has grown. You have identified yourself with one group, and you must now see the other groups as yourself. The entity who gazes upon a seeming enemy and sees the Creator has granted freedom to the part of creation upon which he gazes. Indeed, love and freedom walk hand in hand. You may ask yourself many times how you can possibly, for even a brief period of time, love to the extent that the illusion is penetrated, and all other selves become one with you and one with the Creator. But we assure you that it is within the grasp of each seeker acting imperfectly, foolishly, haphazardly, and oftentimes at odds with himself, to still manifest that which he seeks. For to the seeker is given a great gift. To the seeker is given the power that is the power of the seeking itself. And though you may be weary or foolish or helpless or confused or alone, yet you have the seeking within you, and it becomes your birthright. It becomes your inheritance, and it will manifest within your experience one way or another to the extent that you continue to seek. We do most heartily encourage you in that great process of evolution. We are on the same path. We have worked with the blockages that now concern you. We work now with the refining of love into wisdom. We have a great deal to learn. We have an infinite amount of time, space, and illusion in which to learn. We wish you the joy of your journey and reach our hands out to you as fellow travelers. We are known to you as Hatonn. We leave you in the love and the light of the infinite Creator. Adone, my friends, Adone Vasu Baragas.